Needs more Bubsy? Well, say no more, cause here I am! In the fur! It's me! Bubsy_TV! Thanks so much for coming to my stream today! It is my first time ever streaming on YouTube as Bubsy_TV, and I feel like I may have eaten a little too many tacos before stream time. Oh no! I can't even put my feet on the ground! My big belly in between my feet won't let my feet touch the ground! Hello, Moose and Candy, and no one's home. Well, if no one's home, who's watching Bubsy_TV? I hope if Bubsy continues to more games that you will voice act as him. What are you talking about? I am Bubsy, alright. Lola? Furry? By definition, perhaps you are correct. But first, let me show you my favorite game. Here it is. Have you guys seen this game before? It's my best one of all. It's called Bubsy 3D. Let me show you how it's done. What do you think of my stream setup? I am a new streamer, so I don't have a 3D model yet, but maybe I will.
get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises.
I won't be in for any surprises because I'm in this game. I already know everything that's gonna happen. Same... Moose wants me to name a character that is my rival. If I was to say the name of that character, I do believe it would put me at a disadvantage. Although, I did hear that guy just came out with a movie. Where the heck is my movie? Nobody wants to see his movie. The people want Bubsy in 4D. That's what they want. Hollywood won't give it to you. The world is not ready for Bubsy on the big screen.
Start over here instead of at the beginning of the level. Ain't life grand?
Bubsy, explain in detail your relationship with Gex. Well, the fact is, my relationship with Gex... This is very difficult for me to do. What you want to say is that I am dating Gex, but I will not say that live on the air.
A rocket! Find 31 more of these, and we're like yesterday's clams.
Chowder.
Well, let's go get the other one.
Why are there so many different versions of my voice? Have you ever noticed this? Every different game has a different Bubsy voice. I guess your voice changes as you get older. Bubsy is shy about his love. That's adorable. I am not shy and I am not in love. But I am Bubsy. What could possibly go wrong, they said. Aren't these loading screens great? They give you plenty of time in between levels to get up and use the bathroom, or get a drink, or get some of your favorite food. Does anybody know Bubsy's favorite food? Anybody in chat? Damn, you had a kid with Gex, and you weren't even in love with him. Hey, Gex said in one of his games you should not participate in premarital Gex. So how would Gex do that if it is considered premarital Gex, unless it is the fact and the case that I, Bubsy_TV, am married to Gex? Can we even have a child? These are the questions we must ask ourselves. By the way, please check out only... Oh, what's the damn website? What's my website? Let's see here. Bubsypaws.com. Bubsypaws.com. Have you been to Bubsypaws.com today? It's my real website where you could see my real paws. Go check it out. You could also pre-order Bubsy 4D, #ad. Of course I'm gonna sell out my own game. Why do you think I've released 8 games? Because I need the money. I'm dying out here. I may have 9 lives, but if I don't eat, I'm gonna lose them real fast. So make sure you pre-order Bubsy 4D. Bubsy's favorite food is a chili dog? I think you're confusing me with that hedgehog that doesn't make games anymore. When's the last time we've seen a Sonic game? I think there has been at least 2 or 3 Bubsy games since the last time we've seen a Sonic game. New lore drop. Oh, that's my voice. New lore drop. No wonder you got shy. I checked out the gallery. Some very interesting stuff in there. I didn't hold anything back. The original idea was for me, Bubsy, to take pictures of my paws. And I told the director, I said, you know what's even better than taking pictures of my paws? Taking pictures of my feet. So, what do you know? I whipped out my chili dogs and let the photographer take pictures of my feet. This is very advanced tech. Don't try this at home. We are gonna beat Bubsy 3D today, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'm good at Bubsy 3D. It's my game! The real question is, do you think the people at Atari watch that furry Foxy_TV. Because that guy has had an OnlyHands for quite some time. And now, all of a sudden, I got the idea to come up with an OnlyPause? Hold the phone. Ah! It's a good thing name change. I sound like the Inspector Gadget version of Mike Matei, and I don't like it. It's making me cringe. Should I try a different Bubsy voice? In the first game, it's very high-pitched.
If Bubsy says Foxy is a furry, it must be true. Bubsy has never told a lie. Not once. Not one time has Bubsy told a lie.
I think that Bubsy voice is a little better.
It's a good thing my name couldn't change on Twitch yet. It would take very little convincing right now to change my name to Bubsy Paw Pics.
Bubs... Wow. Isn't it? You can change your name every 14 days. When do you change your name? Are you sure you can't change your name? Or is that just an excuse? I mean...
Time for me to fight the first boss in my favorite game. And if you haven't played Bubsy 3D, don't worry. You can play Bubsy 3D if you get Bubsy in the Perfect Collection. It's only $20 on Steam, and everyone that buys it will help me afford cat food or whatever the hell I eat. Oh, you mean on Twitch? Well, you could still change it on YouTube if you really wanted to. Hold on, let me get over here. I gotta hit this nerd. Boom! Tell me, chat, what is your favorite picture of me on the stream right now? I collected a whole bunch of pictures from my photo album, and I put it up here on the stream for you. Let's go to the next level, shall we? I'll say Mario. He's got nothing on me.
Oh, options, hold on.
One in chat if you would see a Bubsy movie. Sonic has 3 movies, he's about to have 4 movies. Mario has 2 movies. I don't even have 1 movie. I just got a failed cartoon show. What's the deal with that? Missing links? Not the water level. I don't want to get my fur wet. I hate baths. Okay, let's go. Hey, you never know. If they don't want to give me my own movie, they could at least give me a cameo in the next Mario movie. If they'll let Star Fox do it, they'll let me do it. I'm gonna take off this year, I tell you what. Wait until Bubsy 4D comes out. Everybody's gonna be talking about Bubsy. Game of the year, Bubsy 4D. Everybody's gonna be wearing Bubsy t-shirts with the red exclamation mark in the center. Oh gosh, I'm running out of oxygen, hold on. Where is it? There we go. My favorite pic of you on screen right now is the starting pose. Ah yes, that was my first appearance in my first game. I remember it like it was yesterday. They put me on that first level, and I said, okay, I'm ready to race, let me at 'em. And then the director said, Bubsy, how about you throw your butt back a little bit? Make the fans excited to play your game. And I said, okay, if you insist. And then I just invented twerking, just like that. I could really use a chili dog right about now. I ran out of oxygen. Why do I turn into a bunch of other Bubsies when I run out of oxygen? That doesn't make any sense. You know, the funny thing was, I read a comment today on my YouTube channel that said, at least you don't have to play Bubsy 3D anymore. Little did they know, I play this game every day. It's my favorite game. Why do bees hate you? Yeah, you can ask Bubsy anything. If you have a question for Bubsy, now's the time to ask it. Why do bees hate me so much? The fact is, bees actually love me. They love me because I'm the best mascot of all time. They get so excited, they want to charge at me and get my autograph. And what I do is I wind up getting stung by them. They don't mean to kill me, at least that's what I tell myself to help me sleep at night. I know it looks like I'm dying in my own game, but I assure you that's not what's happening here. Where am I? I am not lost. Okay, I know where I am. Look, 67 oxygen. That's very funny according to the kids. I don't know why, but that's what they say. Aren't you guys excited for every single one of my streams from this point on to be Bubsy_TV streams? I'm so excited to re-debut as Bubsy for you guys. Every single stream, with this voice, with this game, I will only stream Bubsy 3D from this point on. Seems like a painful existence. You get used to it. Of course, I am allergic to bees, but you know what? If you get stung by a bee and you die, that's the good part about being Bubsy. You just come back with another life. And we're through the water level. Isn't this grand? I think you need to hit up Echo for some underwater tips. Honestly, I'm kind of scared of dolphins ever since I found out they have milk. One in chat if you own a copy of Bubsy 3D. I'm sure that you have never even opened it. You keep it up on a shelf in the original plastic wrap. You have a shrine to it. You probably have a shrine to me. Great life choice. Please don't tell me they're sending me to another water level. I just got my fur dry. Also, I can't believe I'm skipping all these Bubsy cutscenes. This is 10 out of 10 cinema. I gotta stop skipping these so we can enjoy them together. I want a Bubsy shrine. Well, if you look there in the bottom right, you will see that someone out there, known as Limited Run Games, created a Bubsy plushie of me that is now no longer for sale. I'm sure Foxy TV is very upset about this and wishes that he would have bought one for his Bubsy shrine. Alright, what's a little bit of cheating? A little cheating never hurt anybody. Let's go up here. Whoa! I don't think that was the right way. That's what I get for cheating. Who put that platform over my head? What do you think, guys? I was thinking about mixing it up tomorrow. You think I should go out to the store and buy a pair of pants? The problem is, I can't go into the store because they banned me for going into the store not wearing pants. How am I supposed to buy pants if I can't go into the store because I don't have pants? This is why I've been wearing just a t-shirt for all these years. It's horrible. I love squishing those woolies between my toes. And if you like my toes, don't forget to head over to bubsypaws.com, where you can see high-resolution photographs of my feet. Well, where's the... Sometimes it's just refreshing to cover yourself with slime. Reminds me of Nickelodeon in the 90s. Oh, I love the 90s. That was peak Bubsy era. When I had my first game, when I had this game, everybody loved Bubsy in the 90s. They weren't making fun of me back then. Take that. Whoa!
You wascally mutant, you!
Here's a fun fact for you, chat. Did you know that Bubsy 3D
runs at the same resolution as GameCube games. It's so advanced. That's right, 480i. Not making this up. Although I am lost. Oh, wait, I know where to go. We gotta go over there. It's been a while since I've played my own game, so I do forget which way to go. Ooh, I can become invisible!
What a rush.
I love it! Finding it harder to talk because I have to not only talk as Bubsy, but I have to think of things that Bubsy would say. Oh. Boom! I'm so lost. Let's go in this door and see what's here. Ah, the end of the level. Perfect. Another level complete. This time, let's actually watch the cutscene, shall we? I want to be dunked into that cow paint. Then I'll gain the ability to shoot milk. Wait a minute, why are there cows here? You never see any cows in the game. Name a more iconic duo than Bubsy Game and No Clear Pathway. Hey, that's not fair. You gotta remember, Bubsy, the Bubsy game designers are so generous. They give you arrows every 5 seconds to tell you which way to go. It's not gonna help you beat the level, but they're there. I missed the rocket ship piece. We're gonna be here all day. Oh, goody. Another underwater level. I can't believe they do this to me. Didn't they see what water did to me in the first 2 games? I simply put my big toe, which you could see on bubsypaws.com, into the water, and the next thing you know, I'm blowing up and dying instantly. But yet they thought it would be a good idea to put me underwater for this whole level. Unbelievable. I could name a more iconic duo than Bubsy Game and No Clear Pathway. Bubsy and Gex the Gecko. Their relationship has inspired generations of what it means to reach the pinnacle of romance. Remember that time when Bubsy painted Gex as one of his French geckos on the Titanic? I remember. Because I was there! I was the one painting him. Let's get the heck out of here. Look, there's the arrow I was talking about. It will lead us right to the exit. Now the question is, am I gonna run out of oxygen before I get to the exit? You know what would help with my oxygen levels? Stopping talking. But I can't help myself. I'm Bubsy. I have to keep talking all the time, non-stop. The truth is, Accolade pays me based on how many words I say. And I need all the money I can get. Next level. Being paid per word must be rough. Well, you ain't wrong, but I am Bubsy. This is Bubsy you're talking about here. So for me, it's quite easy just to yap about a bunch of random stuff. Of course, Bubsy is not as good at yapping about random stuff as Gex is. Gex is the king of yapping about random stuff that makes no sense. I really wish we get a new Gex game this year, but let's be honest, it's not gonna happen, people. It's just not gonna happen. Oh!
Then again, you know, if you ever beat Bubsy 1, you'll remember that at the end of that game, I get picked up by my Bubsy mobile that has my initials on it, BB, and it is a stretch limousine. I had to sell that to pay for my mortgage on my house, which is now in foreclosure. I really hope that Bubsy 4D does well. Oh gosh, I don't want to be an alley cat.
The stuff.
I don't have it in me. Ow. Where am I? Okay, let's go this way. Let's follow the arrow. What could possibly go wrong? I love the Gex cheat codes to make him say dumb stuff and never stop talking. Me too. I wish there was something like that in Bubsy, but let's be honest, if we had somebody out there that was creative with hacking games, they would be able to program something like that quite easily.
Just like Mom used to make.
Just have Bubsy.
We should do that, honestly. I'm gonna look into this. Can we make a ROM hack of Bubsy where he just never stops talking? Whenever one line finishes, he just starts another one. What would you call it?
Bubsy, the yapping edition. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I actually playing the game when I could just fly? Aren't these game designers great? They program the game so I could just fly over everything. I love it. Let's watch this cutscene together. Get the popcorn, chat. Wasn't there a game where there was a setting to make Bubsy chat way too much, and Foxy TV got so annoyed he turned it off? Well, I don't know if he turned it off, but yes, and you are talking about my hit Steam game, Bubsy the Woolly Strike Back, which was my first return to gaming since Bubsy 3D. Every Bubsy loved that game. It was 10 out of 10. But there was a slider in the options where you could set my voice to Bubsy, 100% yapping. Oh good, another water level. I love water levels. It's okay. When they come out with Bubsy 4D, it'll finally be my time to shine. Sonic doesn't even have any games anymore. The last Sonic game was like 5 years ago. He's old news. It's all about me now. I've got the spin dash. I could do everything that Sonic does, and better. I could do everything Mario does, and better. They call me the Orange Blur. Did you know that Foxy... Did I know that Foxy_TV is giving birth to Bubsy 4D? Well, I have a question about that. How the heck did that happen? I'm trying to understand the science and the biology of how an anthropomorphic fox that doesn't wear pants could somehow get pregnant with a video game, but perhaps I am overthinking it. Ah. That's coming up pretty soon, May 22nd. I think explaining the Bobcats and the Bees is against TOS. Well, what happens is, when you're a bobcat and you're not wearing pants and you're just platforming in your platform game because platformer games need platforms, you might happen to run into a bee, but not in this game for whatever reason. I don't think there are any bees in Bubsy 3D, but in every other Bubsy game, you will find a bee coming at you, and they will impale you with their stinger, and 9 months later you will give birth to a beautiful creature. That's exactly how it happens, right? I've got a question. Is that what the Bubsy 3D CD looks like? I've actually never seen it. I have a copy up here that looks like this, but now that I look at it closer, it does look like the European version of Bubsy 3D. How about that? Ah yes, I love this level. This is the level where I get abducted by aliens. That's another way to get pregnant. Oops. What am I doing? Honestly, great question.
No, we don't want to quit game. I mean, I do. Did I go to the nerd level? There's no way I picked the nerd level, right? Look at me, finding any excuse to play Bubsy 3D on stream. Actually, I kind of want to... 1 second here. There's no way I'm gonna lose to this nerd in the time it takes me to send this stream to Shiva. I want to make sure Shiva knows about this. Oh, I've shown my true form. A big pile of crap. Okay, get me out of this level. Is there no escape? Oh, quit level, yes. So far, I haven't gotten a game over. Why would I get a game over in my own game? I am ready for the next challenge. I sure wish these loading screens didn't take so long, though. But that character on the loading screens, he sure is a looker. Isn't he a great-looking cat? Look at him, with those teeth. You know, he brushes his teeth twice a day, maybe 3 times. Not one fake teeth. Okay, let's be honest. All my teeth are fake. When I was a young bobcat, I used to eat candy all the time, and then my teeth rotted out. But then I said to myself, I gotta be a movie star. I gotta be a big entertainer. So I went to the dentist, and he gave me a bunch of fake teeth. And that's what you see every time you load a level in Bubsy 3D. My fake chompers. Now the question to you, chat, is, are my teeth dentures, or are they... veneers? Look, I found a secret. I knew something smelled funny back here. Let's go this side. Damn, Bubsy, don't be so self-hating. I like you better than Mario and Sonic. Do you like me better than Mario and Sonic combined? You have to tell me. I'm very insecure. I'm also very fragile. Have you seen what happens to me when I take 1 damage? I instantly die. I explode into a shard of 1,000,000 pieces. Oh, goody. This is exactly where I want it to be. Now, if we could just go over here, I think we could find our way out. I like to think they're implants. My teeth? Or my... or my boobsies? Let's go this way. I forget, but I am gonna grab this checkpoint. Oh, my teeth, of course, not my teeths. We're talking about my teeth. I like you better than Mario and Sonic and Luigi and Toad combined. Well, thank you so much, but you forgot to say you like me more than Gex and, all the other characters. Name every mascot. Where am I? Okay, no, this is the right way. It's over here somewhere. Sorry for breaking character. This game does give me some PTSD, as they say. Let's get over here. Wow. 10 out of 10 level. I could play that level all day. By the way, do you guys see me juggling while I'm streaming? Let's see your favorite VTuber do this. I play this game psychically with my brain while I juggle balls. Moose says, I forgot Gex exists. If that tells you anything about where he ranks, I thought he was a game console at first. Oh yeah, the Gex box. Everybody loves the Gex box. Oh no, I remember this like it was yesterday. They captured me and made me compete in the Olympics. But it was a furry Olympics. How could they do this to me? There wasn't even any good Olympic games. Like the long jump. I would have been good at that. No, they made me fight this giant elephant. Here, let's do it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Is the Gex box how Orson Grum was born? He does need his own game, although I don't like talking about Gex too much. I get a little jealous because, you know, Gex is also very popular. I'm always competing with Gex to see who could have the better games. It's very close, because, you know, me and Gex, we have the best games ever created. Known to mankind. Everybody knows Bubsy and Gex is the pinnacle of gaming. Excellence. But... Damn you, elephant! You know, I was curious to why there was a elephant boss in this game, but I did see before today's stream that it is known as the woolly mammoth, which makes perfect sense because the woolies are my arch nemesis. Anxiety Cream, I've heard of you. You used to be a Fox Vtuber, but now you are a flesh tuber. You think you could give some free smacking seeds to your old pal Bubsy? Welcome to the stream. Foxy_TV couldn't beat the elephant boss in Bubsy? What a loser! I could beat this boss with my eyes tied behind my back. I'm so excited to beat Bubsy_TV now. Every single stream will be done like this, in this voice. Oh gosh, I killed an endangered species. How could I do this? Wait a minute, that's not Anxiety Cream. Literally, it says not Anxiety Cream. I can't believe I was so easily duped. Bobcats are known for their wit and charm. Mostly our wit, not our charm. I haven't even gotten one game over yet, and I think I won't even get one game over. I'm just gonna plow through this game. Bobcats are known for their I don't want to read that. For some reason, I feel obligated to not read that. Let's see what we got here. Yes, I remember this level. They wouldn't give me a gun in this game. You know, in Bubsy 2, I had a great deal with the Nerf company. They gave me a Nerf gun in that game. But in this game, they realized that Bubsy was not gonna be the successful mascot that they thought he would be. So, they took away my Nerf gun. Can you believe this? I'm stuck on this alien planet with no weapons. Just my own two paws. You can plug your Bubsy paws if you read it. That's right! Oh, I see what you did there. Yes, don't forget to check out my Bubsypaws.com, where you can pre-order Bubsy 4D. Even though the game is in 3 dimensions, we are calling it Bubsy 4D. What is the 4th dimension? You will have to buy it to find out. I'm going up. Actually, let's run this way a little bit. Ooh, an extra Bubsy! We need those. I love it. I think I'll be done with this game before the top of the hour. The average player might take 18 hours to beat Bubsy 3D, but not me. I can't get up there. Hold on, I spoke too soon. You know, if you were quick enough, if you would have went on limitedrungames.com, not only could you have gotten this beautiful plushie of me down here, which is now sold out, but you could have also gotten a Bubsy_TV t-shirt with a red exclamation part. Do you know how hard and rare it is to get a t-shirt with a red exclamation mark down the center? You can't just make those easily. They have to be made by professional tailors. And if you didn't buy one, you missed your chance. Also, hello, Benny! Welcome to Bubsy_TV, the happiest place on YouTube. You know why it's happy? Because I'm the one playing my own game, Bubsy, and you don't have to play it. You just have to watch and occasionally throw tomatoes at me. Put a 1 in chat if you're watching my stream inside of a barrel.
Somebody please send Benny a free Bubsy_TV t-shirt so Benny can put that barrel down and wear some real clothes. Also, I just want to say, if Anxiety Cream wants to hook Bubsy up with a Smackin' Seeds partnership, I would be more than happy to sell Smackin' Seeds. Trust me, I need all the cash I can get. This is not public information, but I actually do have to pay a lot of child support money to my kittens. That damn gecko is draining my bank account. What are you throwing tomatoes at me? Don't throw tomatoes at my head. Bubsy does not like tomato. What does Bubsy eat? We asked this earlier. Lula said Bubsy eats chili dogs. That's Sonic. What does Bubsy eat? And don't say anything related to Gex. I will ban you. Ah! No! Look how they massacred my boy. Where am I? I'm all the way back here? You gotta be kidding me. My Discord kittens? Don't you know you have to be old to use Discord? All my Discord kittens got age verified, my babies, so they're not allowed on the website. I go on the Twitter.
Imagine like Bubsy, but he's like a boomer. He doesn't understand anything about technology.
I go on the Twitter and I see lots of different videos and fun things. I'm always chatting it up on my book, on the face space. You said to throw tomatoes as you, if I was inside a barrel. I get it. Why is that penguin crying? Benny, what is your favorite picture of me on the stream right now? Anxiety Cream, what is your favorite picture of me on the stream right now? You gotta tell me, I'm very insecure. Ah! Where am I? Oh, this way? Why would the arrows point me in the wrong direction? That's evil! Let's head over there, shall we? I love the graphics on this game. Look at the green, look at the yellow. You're never gonna see graphics like this on PlayStation. That's why Bubsy 3D is the best game out of every single PlayStation game, and I'm not just saying that because I'm Bubsy. You like my plushie form? Well, let me tell you, that's not the only plushie version of me you can get. They also have one available at Atari.com. It's made by U2s, who makes all the YouTuber plushies. I gotta be honest though, it's not as good as the limited run one. It was perfect, and it's sold out. I can't believe they've done this. I'll have to make my own Bubsy plushie, that's what I'll have to do. Look, we made it through another level! Let's see what's happening to me in this cutscene. I want an invisible car. That sounds like fun, but I can't get a license because I'm a bobcat. Can you believe this messed up world? I go to the DMV and they say, sorry, we only give licenses to humans. You must be a human to drive a car. Unbelievable. Whatever, I can fly. It doesn't matter to me at all. Anyway, let's check out the next level, shall we?
I think I might need therapy after this stream.
Next level, oh boy, I get to drive a rocket ship. If you had a rocket ship, where would you go? I think I'd go to Uranus. Days of Thunder? Did you guys see my real-life form? Look at this one. I bet you didn't even notice this Bubsy in the top right. Alright, let's get going. Also, Anxiety Cream, aren't you gonna be streaming soon? I heard you're coming back from break. Would you be interested in perhaps doing a collab with Bubsy_TV? I've got all the best games. Bubsy 3D. That's the only game I got. But it has a 2-player mode. We can collab. Please, I'm so lonely.
You know, the one time I asked Arcadia if she wanted to play Bubsy co-op with me, she like immediately started choking on her drink. I was like, are you okay? And she coughed for like 10 minutes straight. And then I was like, this is a sign that I'm not supposed to play Bubsy with Arcadia. Who am I? Where am I? I'm sorry. Mama dropped me on my head when I was a kitten. I'm not the brightest bobcat in the bunch. You know, bobcats are born in what's called litters, so shouldn't that mean that I have some long-lost Bubsy brothers and sisters out there? Do you think we'll find out about that in Bubsy 4D? Guess we'll find out. Wow, that level was so easy. Take me to the races. Bleh. I think I'm starting to sweat behind the scenes here. Can bobcats even sweat? I think when dogs get hot, they just do that thing with their tongue. I think bobcats are kind of the same way. I don't think they sweat, but what do I know? It's very hot here today. I'm playing this game on the surface of the sun. Actually, whenever I play Bubsy 3D, it's always insanely hot. Do you guys remember the time I played Bubsy 3D? And it was like 100 degrees in the stream room, and I had to take a cold shower mid-stream because I was about to pass out. That was peak Bubsy 3D. I mean, what's the deal with that? Let's get to this next level. I can't wait to see what adventure I'm going on this time. Maybe it'll be a big forest or a mountaintop. Or perhaps it's just another crappy level with a checkerboard ground and no good graphics to be seen. What do you know? It was that! It was that after all. I was right. A cat dedicated to his craft. I feel like cheating in this level. Also, I can't see anything. Can I get out of the way here? Please, Bubsy, let me see what I'm doing. Just everybody have a staring contest with me real quick. I bet you I could win. Bubsy, how old are you? In bobcat years or human years? What would you like to know? I have arthritis. I need a hip replacement. Honestly, I also need a brain replacement. But the guys at Atari, they won't give me the healthcare I need to get... I'm just kidding. Don't sue me. Alright, let's see if we can do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm off! Not the belly flop. I don't want to do this level the fair and square way. I want to cheat. How many lives we got? 2? That sounds like we should take another shot at it, don't you think so? Let's cheat again. I love cheating in my games. Who's gonna stop me? Ah! Okay, maybe they'll stop me. Poor Arcadia. I haven't given up on the co-op Bubsy with Arcadia. I'm thinking of doing a YouTube video of Bubsy 2. It's gonna happen, probably sometime. What? She said no! She heard me say it, and she said no from across the room. And not just like no, she said no in an annoying way. Are we... Where? Okay, I'll just do this fair and square. I thought I lined it up. I thought that I had everybody on my side. And then I went and blew it, all sky high.
Gimme, gimme, gimme!
And now I don't even spare a... They don't even spare a passing glance. All because I don't wear pants. You want to know how old I am in Earth years? How many times would you travel around the Earth's sun if you were on Earth, born until now? If I had to guess, when was I born? Well, when Bubsy 1 came out, I was already a fully grown, walking and talking bobcat. So, you have to consider that perhaps I was already born before then. How old was I in Bubsy 1? That's the real question.
I think I must have been at least 3 years old in Bubsy 1. So maybe I'm 36 years old. Born in 1990. Why did this game get so hard at the end? I just want to save the princess. That's what you do in this game, right? You save the princess? I forget. What is the point of this adventure? Is it just to tap my feet around like this once in a while, you know? Bubsy taps his feet just like Foxy_TV can. Damn, Moose says Bubsy is in my dating range. That's crazy. Well, maybe next year, Bubsy will release a dating app. You know, this year he released his Only Pause, but next year he may release a dating app called, I don't know, some kind of dating app for furry characters, and then you could have a chance that Bubsy might swipe right on your picture. Would you date Bubsy? One in chat. I promise I won't read it out loud. 2. Wait, I read it out loud! Whoops. I'd rather a dating game over a dating... Wait, a game where you could date Bubsy? Oh gosh, I don't think the world is ready for this. Where would Bubsy take you on his first date? Nowhere that involves water, I'll tell you that much. So let me get this extra Bubsy over here. Wow, they tricked me! How could they trick me in my own game? That platform was way too fast. I'm starting to get nauseous, chat. How much Bubsy can one Bubsy take in one sitting? Ow!
I think my fur got
Let's look for a shortcut, shall we? Actually, if I would have made that shortcut jump in the beginning, we could have skipped all of this crap. Let's go over here. You could take Bubsy to Canada. Bubsy loves Canada. Don't you remember? Level 4 of his first game takes place in Canada. There are beavers and maple syrup and all the things that make Canada, Canada. I don't think there are any moose out there, though. Game over. Oh gosh! Somebody help me! I'm trapped in this hellscape. Ah! Let me out! Okay. Where am I? Oh, we can jump on him and take a ride across the lake. Let's do it. We're making some progress here. Let me on. There we go. I need a drink of water. Here's a very interesting question. If going in water kills Bubsy, does drinking water kill Bubsy? What's the deal with that? When you get this checkpoint, I'll tell you that much. No looking up my shirt when I'm flying, chat. That would be very inappropriate of you. Look, Ma. Who am I? Where am I? There are so many platforms. Boom! Would you go to the movie theater with Bubsy? Could you imagine you sitting next to Bubsy in the movie theater, and then you both go for the popcorn container at the same exact time? And then his paw touches your hand, and then you're like, oops, but then you don't actually move your hand, and you're still holding hands. But actually the movie you're watching is like very weird and not appropriate, so like it's like a horrible time to have a romantic moment. Bubsy would never shut up in the movie theater. Oh my god, can you believe he just did that? Oh my god, look at that! Whoa, check it out! Oh my god! Let me grab this, whatever this does. The propeller! Oh, that's where I want to go. That's how we get to the end of the level. We go... Basically, if you wanna hang out with Bubsy, you're gonna have to give him some duct tape. Put some duct tape over his damn mouth so he shuts up once in a while. Alright. If I would have got the shortcut, we could have skipped right to this part at the beginning of the level. But why would I do that? By doing it the long way, that means we could play more of my favorite game, Bubsy 3D. This looks good. Now all we gotta do is make sure we don't fall in the water, because I hate water. I haven't taken a bath in ever. In ever. Okay. Okay, we got it. Easy game. Let's get to the end of the game, shall we? I can't wait to get the credits. Are there any games that you would like to see me play? Me, Bubsy Bobcat? Tell me, chat. I'd play any game for you guys. Wow, who's this fresh new streamer? Welcome to my stream, my first stream ever on YouTube. You know, I was hanging out with Gex and he told me, Bubsy, you just yap all the time. You would be such a great streamer. So I said, okay, let me start streaming. And then I had no idea how to do it. So I killed Foxy_TV and took his channel. Welcome to the stream, Christian. How are you? My name's Bubsy_TV. No relation. Benny wants me to play every game ever. That sounds like a great challenge. Bubsy_TV takes the Benny Barrel Challenge. Bubsy_TV must play every single game ever created while wearing a wooden barrel.
Like a million.
I think I could do it. How about some games about tanukis? Christian, what do you say we play Pocky and Rocky? That sounds like it could be a fun time. Ow! My head! Hold on, I don't want to die, but I also want to read your message, but I'm getting spit on by these woolies. Why do they spit on me? I mean, that does kind of make sense. Whenever I, Bubsy_TV, walk down the street, it is very common for people to just simply spit on me. They must not have liked my games, but I don't know what's not to like about it. It's the best thing I've ever played. Whee! Sparky, welcome to the Bubsy_TV first stream! It's me, Bubsy_TV, playing my favorite game, Bubsy 3D! How the heck are you? That's right, it's me. Go buy my new game. Also, check out BubsyPaws.com, where you could see pictures of my feet. You don't even gotta pay for them. Foxy used to make you guys pay to see his paws. Not me. Crithium says, so I heard that you're doing a 24-hour stream for the launch of Bubsy 4D. I am not opposed to this idea. What do you think, guys? My first 24-hour stream? Honestly, I might be too old for a 24-hour stream. I might literally die. My heart might stop. Let's Pocky and Rocky. Is Pocky and Rocky on the Super Nintendo Switch Online? I know Bubsy is. Bubsy's on the Switch Online. You could play that with your friends. You have to go to work. What the heck? Can you ask them if they're hiring? Wait, Cream, don't you work at a marijuana dispensary? Wouldn't it be grand if I, Bubsy_TV, came into work in a full Bubsy fursuit and helped you sell weed? They'll think that they're high before they even walk in the store. Alright, Cream, well, I'll catch you next time. Which'll be tomorrow, because unlike Foxy, I, Bubsy_TV, stream every single day. 24/7, 365. I never stop streaming. I never shut up. I drink a lot of Coca-Cola. What can I say? Actually, what is Bubsy's official drink? Does he have one? Does any video game character have an official drink? Besides Cool Spot? The 7-Up guy? He has his own game. Bubsy, you would never pass bud tending class? What do you mean, bud tending? I am a butthead. Ah! Sorry, this is very scary. I am afraid of heights. I'm also afraid of my own fur.
Right.
Okay. I think I just remembered someone has made themselves a bud. Yeah, look right here. You can see it's one of the many collections of Bubsies that I've gathered for your viewing pleasure. Right here. I believe it says, I actually can't read that, but it's Bubsy having a grand old time. That's me. When I went to Japan. 10 out of 10. And right above that is me when I got inflated. Oh yeah, in case you guys missed the stream intro, I'll show it to you again real quick. This is my new starting soon screen, and whenever I play it, you bet your butt I'm gonna play Bubsy music with it. Yikes. Well, I was looking for Bubsy pictures before today's stream. I had safe search on, and that picture still came up. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I can't escape it. I missed! What the heck? Bubsy needs to check his glasses. Actually, we need a picture of Bubsy with glasses. There we go. And now I'm ready to get to the end of this level. 1 in chat if you have ever beaten Bubsy 3D. 2 in chat if you have ever beaten up Bubsy. If you had a Bubsy plushie, would you beat the hell out of him? Please don't. They're all kind of like voodoo dolls. If you beat up your Bubsy plushie, I feel every punch. Okay, why is the platform moving? I'm gonna take a ride across on this nice friendly guy. Let's go. This is so much fun. I love Bubsy 3D. Moose says I would snuggle him, and then he would sit with my moose and soup. You have a soup plushie? What the heck is a soup plushie? Somebody made a plushie of soup? Like a bowl of soup? I tried to get soup one time, but I have the worst luck. It was boiling hot soup, and then the waiter came over, and I heard him say under his breath, "Oh, look, it's that stupid Bobcat that makes the crappy games." And then he said, "Whoops," and spilled this hot soup all over me. I lost a Bubsy that day. -1 life. Ah! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Gimme!
I feel like I'm in a Kung Fu movie. Also, if anybody would like to donate some pants, I would appreciate it. I've not ever had pants, not once in my entire Bobcat life. I'm getting tired of— what? What? That happened. It's a croissant because it's an old inside joke, but both have a moose and a croissant, so it's like we're always together. Wow. I want a croissant now. I think it was Burger King that used to have the croissant breakfast sandwich, and man, it was pretty good. That and the biscuit one. Or maybe it was McDonald's. Which fast food place had the croissant breakfast sandwich? Either way, I hope that when Bubsy 4D comes out, that they release Bubsy toys at McDonald's. Could you imagine how much money I'd make if they put Could you imagine how much money I'd make if they put a Bubsy in every Happy Meal? I know what you're thinking. They wouldn't call it a Happy Meal if there were Bubsy toys in there. They'd call it a crappy meal. But you know what? I still say go for it. Let me get through this level and then I'll read that comment, Moose. I'll do my best to read it, I will. I love Bubs. You know what? I'm gonna take the safe way. What? I jumped into the bullet! Why would I do that? Okay, easy. Let's get down here and then get to the end of the level. I know this level like the back of my paw. Cause it's me, Bubsy_TV. Boom! Moose says I was at the mall yesterday, and if it wasn't so close to dinner, I definitely would have gotten a ham and cheese sandwich on a croissant from my favorite local coffee shop. I didn't know they put ham and cheese on a croissant. I always thought they just put butter and stuff on there. But also, if you ate a croissant, wouldn't that mean that you're eating soup? Things are getting very weird. How many levels we got left? I think 2, right?
The final 2 levels. This is it, chat. We're getting down to the end of the stream, but we're gonna do it together. Can you believe that we beat Bubsy 3D with no game overs in one stream? I can believe it because I know this game like the back of my paws. Yeah, actually, I believe there is a password in this game where you can play as that Bobcat with the black shirt and the eye patch. Do you think I should look up this password and try to play as him? Because I've never done it before. Also, let me get this extra life. I'm kind of excited about beating this game without any game overs. Ow. Whew. Hold on, let me... they made sandwiches every day. I would put butter on... butter on scone. They make amazing pumpkin scones. Also, hello, magical girl VT. Is that Lady? Does that happen to be Lady? Ow! Welcome to my secret channel, Bubsy_TV. I am now Bubsy. Every time I stream, I'm gonna be Bubsy voicing it up and playing as Bubsy because... Oh, get out of it! Okay, I quit. I'm going back to being Foxy. Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about the possibility of maybe doing a 24-hour stream when Bubsy 4D comes out. What do you think, chat? Do you think Foxy TV has the stamina for something like that? The possibility. It quite possibly could happen. But you know what won't happen? I am not gonna have the world record speedrun in that game.
Yeah, let me drive.
Because all the crazy Sonic speedrunners are already playing it, and those guys are way too good at 3D platformers. You think it'd be fun? I gotta prep though. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of supplies. Has anybody here ever done a 24-hour stream? What do? Should I set up my computer in my bathroom so I never have to take breaks? I could turn my toilet bowl into a gaming chair. I kinda like that idea. Wow. Do I need to buy a bunch of snacks? What snacks should I buy? Okay, let's get to the end of this level and fight the last boss who's coming up next. I don't remember any of this, but I'm trying. Okay, we kill him. I have never done a 24-hour stream. Knowing what I know about the Bubsy 4D is coming out, Foxy_TV does not have the stamina to do a 24-hour stream, and I will be heavily discouraging him from doing so. My original plan was to do a 3-day-in-a-row stream marathon, but not a 24-hour stream. I was thinking of doing a Bubsy 4D weekend. We may even have a Bubsy model. Depends. A rigged Bubsy model for me to use. Maybe it'll be a oh my gosh, maybe it'll be a channel points thing. We could toggle it on and off. Maybe a 12-hour stream? I think, what's the longest we've ever streamed? It was when Bubsy Perfect Collection came out. And we did, it was like, I think 8 hours. And I died afterwards. You'll probably die with a 24-hour stream. Especially 24 hours of Bubsy. That adds double time. That's like double the time of a regular stream. I love platforming. 8 hours, no, Mario RPG I think was 6 hours. I did build more stamina since then. You know, let's go up here, let's explore. Bubsy has the power to fly. What, you guys didn't know Bobcats could fly? They use magic, like Magical Girl, VT. We use the magic to fly. And there it is. The end of the level was up here the whole time. Who would have known? All right, and now for the grand finale, the final level of Bubsy 3D. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's watch this cutscene first, though. This is the 3rd time I've seen this cutscene. They recycled it. I won! I'm the fastest creature alive! I'm faster than Mario and Sonic combined!
And now it's time for the final level. Did you guys see what they did to me in the loading screen of this level? Let me show you in case you forgot. The voice is killing me, but it's me. It's Bubsy Bobcat. You know, I had a lot of choices to go with. There's a lot of different... The Bubsy 4D voice, people said it sounds like me. I could have just did that, but people would have said it's Foxy TV. So I went with the Bubsy 3D voice. But man, is it cringe. Anyway, get a load of this level. Wait, why is this the loading screen? You're telling me they have to load the loading screen? Look how they tortured me. Come on. There it is. Oh gosh. They stretched me out and they used some kind of magic on me so that I wouldn't die during the stretching process. Cringe is perfect for April Fools. It was what would it Moose do for April Fools? Hold on, hold the phone. Have you guys been trolling me in my Bubsy_TV Discord this entire time? And I didn't even know because I was so busy playing with myself? AKA Bubsy playing Bubsy. Let's get to the boss. My game is so great, it has 2 final bosses. First, we gotta fight this guy. And then, we gotta fight 2 people. So if you really think about it, this game has 3 final bosses. You know how many final bosses Mario has? Just 1. That stupid Bowser fight where you gotta swing him around and he's like, "So long, gay Bowser." I think I'm losing my mind. Squish him! Let me ask you this question, chat. Have you been to www.bubsypaws.com? If you have, then I can ask you. If I jumped on your head with my Bubsy feet, would it do damage or would it heal you? Answer carefully. You have and you feel shame. I hope you did it with 10 VPNs on and used it incognito mode. We don't even need the extra lives here, but I'm a greedy bobcat, so I'm gonna get them anyway. 1.
One-stop shopping!
Ah! Not the rectangles! The platforms were supposed to help me, not hurt me! Alright, let's open the secret door with the secret password that I memorized. Ow! I got nauseous from touching a woolly. Moose says the video started with someone picking up a big chunk of ice and going to throw it. I know he loves those. And then it switches to the Rickroll before the ice can break. You got your second favorite not a furry streamer with an evil hidden Rickroll. That is evil. How dare you Rickroll someone in the year 2026? Hopefully I don't get Rickrolled later. I gotta go to the store and get some food. And sometimes they play Rick Astley in the supermarket. Can you believe this? Getting Rickrolled? Simply because I'm a human that needs to eat food? Maybe I'll get DoorDash. Is it this? I don't remember. I have the password tattooed onto my arm, so I'd never forget. I'm pretty sure this is it. And the last button, there we go. I knew it!
I don't feel so good!
I want to Rickroll somebody, but it's not worth the DMCA. Alright, now it's time to go to the final boss arena. Here we go, chat. I can't hear you. Cheer me on. I have to fight these 2 crazy alien ladies. You know, Bubsy is not too good with the ladies. That's why I hang out with Gex all the time. He understands me. Ah, how could you do this? She disappeared. How evil of her. No! Oh no, I'm screwed! Somebody please play Rick Astley to give me some motivation. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Take that! Technically, I just Rickrolled you guys. What a naughty bobcat I am. Alright, let's throw some atoms. Take this! Only a few more hits and we're gonna get the most epic ending to any video game, but they're about to kill me. I've got a bad feeling about this. I got hit with the poop beam. They've turned me into my true form. Crap. Let's run it back.
They'll never defeat me.
No ground.
Oh yeah, by the way, chat, has anybody seen the Mario movie? I know this is a question that Foxy would love to ask you guys, but he's not gonna be live for about a week or so. So let me know if you're gonna go see the Mario movie. I heard that Star Fox got more screen time than Rosalina. That's what I like to hear. If I had to guess, it's because Princess Peach got jealous. You saw the merch? Don't tell me, was Bubsy in the Mario movie and I didn't even know? Okay, one. Ah! Help me! This is not fair! Who designed this? The best game developers of all time, that's who. Ah! Damn it. Let's grab another one. Okay. Come on. Ah! Okay. I forgot all what happened and where the merch was. I was too entranced by Gengar Backpack. Great Pokemon, I really like Gengar. I like Haunter a little more though, from a design perspective. Also, Haunter is way more fun in the anime. We all remember when he goes to Sabrina and makes her laugh. He's a real... I always was kind of sad that Haunter didn't get to stay with... Oh, I blew myself up with an atom! I'm not gonna get a game over on the last boss, right, chat? How many lives do I got left? I've got enough. Mako Tensei, welcome to my Bubsy_TV debut stream! How the heck are ya? I heard you're intimately familiar with the Bobcat because you have played this game too. But the real question is, Mako, when are you gonna pick it up again and get the 100% ending? For the fans, do it for Bubsy, do it for me. What could possibly go wrong? Ah! Also, Mako, I do hope that you are considering visiting my www.bubsypaws.com and getting a sneak peek at my beautiful toes. You were gonna do it today? Likely story. I happen to know when anybody in anywhere in the entire world plays Bubsy 3D because there was a secret tracking device equipped into every copy of the game. If you look closely here, hold on, let me zoom in on the disc. You look in closely here, you could see there is a chip that shows me whenever anybody in the world is playing Bubsy 3D. So I'll know when you play it. Also, can I leave the game there? Do you mind? Do you guys want to watch Bubsy 3D through Bubsy 3D? Hold on, let me zoom in a little closer here. There you go. How's that? Looks like somebody's trying to shoot Bubsy. Hold on, let me aim the shot. Hold on here. We got him in our sights. Take the shot before he turns around. Played Hello Kitty Rescue. What the Hello Kitty? The only Hello Kitty game I've played is Hello Kitty Island Adventure. We did a stream of that when it came out a long time ago. GoldenEye, Golden Bobcat. Hello Kitty Island Adventure was a pretty good game, I must say. It does get repetitive. Roller Rescue. Were they on roller skates? Whoa! I don't know what
buttons did you press?
I'm sorry, Bubsy. The fan, like, sucks you in. Okay, we need to stop. I want to stop streaming this, so let's lock. I'm already taking 2 damage! Oh my gosh. Let me lock in here. You know what? It's over. Let's run it back. Oh yeah, you can just hang out down here. Didn't know that. Boundary breaking, Bubsy 3D. Just had to go for a quick dip. Alright. A little off topic here, but the real question is, when the hell am I gonna do the Gek? See, I did not press forward there. The fan just sucks you into the water. There's something cursed about that part of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, when should I stream the Gex finale? Should I do it my first stream back? I feel like maybe we should do something more hype for the first stream back, but we'll see. I wanted to get it done. It sucks that I had to cancel the Gex stream last Wednesday. Okay. Grab this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, didn't have enough time to turn. Will I get the ricochet? Not quite.
Bubsy, my favorite.
I gotta learn. Well, I gotta finish the game. If I don't beat my own game, I'll never live it down. And what are you saying? I know I've already beaten this game 4 times already. Well, technically that was Foxy_TV. That wasn't Bubsy_TV. This is Bubsy_TV's debut stream. This just feels a little unfair, okay? Okay, I just need to jump faster. We got this. We got this. The spam jump. Okay. Ah. I have potato aim. No! I'm a horrible failure. I can't even beat my own game. You know what this means, chat? I'm gonna have to retire in shame. It was a... You hate to see it, but if this is how it's gonna be, then I guess I'll have to quit on my first day of becoming a streamer. I can't believe this. We've come so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Thanks for watching Bubsy_TV. I know I only did 1 stream, but I hope it's something you'll remember. Goodbye, cruel world.